Yeah, I would definitely assume they're having Omar on the Gragas because of how many games he's put on this champion. It would seem super awkward, and I don't see a lot of benefits to switching a Gragas to the top side. Cho'Gath plays it fairly similar. You could say, yeah, Cho'Gath is more vulnerable to ganks, though, and we'll see how comfortable Darshan does feel up there. Maybe he'll just have a tank-free-tank matchup, though. Not as scary.
The interesting thing, though, is even though they know the Cassiopeia was locked in, they decided not to pick their mid laner. And if Huhi has something kind of up his sleeve here with 3 banned away, 1 taken, then maybe it's the Vel'Koz, maybe some type of artillery.
One thing I would say is that Huhi often looks at side lane picks when deciding if he wants to play Aurelia and Sol, rather than even just looking at his mid lane matchup. It's a really big part of the pick is picking it into side lanes that are very gankable early on. We mentioned the Vel'Koz before. He's had a lot of success on it. He's actually drawn a significant amount of bans on this champion ever since showing it as well. And it definitely provides a very similar role here to the Cassiopeia. Very large amounts of backline damage.
I love how you mentioned bans, because Huhi, it doesn't just have that influence on the Rift or the roaming power, but he pulls so many bans, the second most banned mid laner out of all the NA LCS.
Focus starts early, so you can blow summoners for the Shen to use his ultimate later, and there they go.
Pressure, Cody-san flashes out, so he's going to be able to deliver the damage right away. Looking at Olleh's health bar first, but it could be back to Omar. God, first blood going to Immortals. How did Olleh get out alive?
Woo. The change in summoner spells here. The heal for Cody-san, the ignite.
Now we get a catch on to Omar. Can he get the last hit?
Nice little 1-2 pop there. Final shot. Locks up Omar God. This gives that time the rotation up from Pobelter. A good slow coming in. Pobelter's miasma just a little short. Gets bounced back into a 2v1 where he does not want to be. And I don't think he's going to make it out. Little retribution kill for Omar God on that one.
Big base there by Immortals into the jungle. Gets them one, but now they've got to run.
Are they done? I think they're done.
Nice run. Nice run.
was going to be coming to the fight as well, but he backed up. A good push on the bot lane here. We'll see how they re-answer that, but things are starting to heat up here in game 2.
Is Huhi going to roam? It looks like because he pushed mid, has that priority, and the other mid laner's dead. He's going to go look for something here. He's going to get spotted by a control ward. There's the route to delay. There they go.
Pop forward. Olleh to stick say. That means you deny a little bit of the damage onto your AD carry. Ultimate's on for Olleh. They're kind of split on who they want to kill, but I think they're going to decide on Olleh and force his flash at the end of that fight.
Able to bully Xmithie a bit. Oh, hold on. There's Stand United.
Lockup wants to go back in, sees 3, and Flame is in the fight now. They have Omar God locked down, but it's a 4v1 now for Flame. He backs up. Looks like he'll live through the ultimate at least, but this means that anybody can drop for
POV.
Pobelter trying to bring in the damage. Will he have enough, or has he thrown himself into the fire? His flash is not up, but cleanses as he moves around to safety. Stixay over the wall. No mana there. Immortals turning this around as Cody-san hits shots left and right. Pobelter cleaning up the fight. Aphromoo had to back out with everybody else early as the mana bars and HP is dwindling for CLG.
There's another. Hold on.
Is there?
Ah, almost. Pobelter seriously
This is very avoidable. He does that, secures the other kills, but we're back into a rift.
It's not over. It's never over. Olleh, that shows you how much time was in between. Omar God goes down. Stixay's gonna fall. Cody-san with a double, and the third one goes to Xmithie as Immortals from the bottom side of the map go to clean up the top side.
Xmithie, like, new champion, new memes. Kill the old ones. That was fantastic Sejuani play there. The stun on one target, the bola over the shoulder to stun another, and then he just went after the third person with the slow. Knew that his team had to clean up there. Beautiful.
7-1 now for Immortals, and this game is looking like the pace will be a lot quicker than last time around. It's a huge snowball. They still have the same late game carries to rely upon, but now they've also got the territory to work with. That first turret going down on top of the skirmish victory here means that they have so much extra room. And it starts out with the 3 versus 2 in CLG's favor with so much dodge there as Cody-san is able to kite backwards, and they turn it right back around onto CLG.
That is Sejuani poetry right there from Xmithie.
That him positioned a little bit differently since Sejuani can get out so many of the slows you're talking about. We'll see how well they can use this extra attack speed.
I think everybody's waiting a good 30 seconds here. Omar got very close to having his ult up. Throwing the lasers around as Darshan jumps down on some beef. Olleh out of the fight. That's the second kill coming in. Ulti here from Xmithy. They don't have a full fight. I think they're just trying to hold it around. There's the Stand United coming in from Flame. Pobelter trying to get out of the Feather, or the Feather Storm as they go for the fight. Rakan going down. Alframu cannot get to the back line. More members of CLG falling left and right. Darshan looks like he could go down. They're looking for that retribution kill. And Olleh's up.
Series for CLG. The jungle and the bottom lane look like liabilities. In this game, it's happening again. It's mostly on those solo lanes to find something, but Olleh, oh, baby.
Flame stopped his teleport on the bot side. He chose to walk all the way up. They're gonna now lose a few more members. There goes Cody's son, all those kills. Now pocking gold over on the side of CLG. And it looks like Stixay does get out alive. That's good for them to keep these away. To get away, ultimate down so they can kind of play at length here. They just have to watch out for Alframu and Darshan as he heads into the jungle. Righteous Glory goes off, so they know that's a bit of an initiation. Stand United onto Xmithy. They find Olleh on the backside, and Alframu's trying to charm up everybody he can find. Pobelter from over the wall, just laying into the team of CLG as Flame and Xmithy are the front line.
Why is CLG looking for a fight when Hui used his ulti and has no mana? He can't help there. You have to get an early kill to get something back with Morelos, but they aren't able to do that with the health bars.
That is going to be the Baron here for Immortals. Omar God is alive, and he does have Flash, so he could try and go for the Miracle Steal, but Immortals don't even want to let him get close.
Double, triple knockup. He's got enough HP to kind of just walk through this, and they got to be careful how much they actually try to dance it out. Omar God doing a damn good job at keeping the Baron alive. Xmithy goes down for a kill. Omar God traded out as well. Olleh just sliver of health away from dying. Cody's son, Elder Drake last game, Baron for himself this game, and Immortals are going to make it out limping away. The CLG doesn't have the minions to push and really...
The small window is closing quickly.
Alframu looking to get in there. You can see him standing on the front line. Omar God would be just on his heels. I'm not sure he's going to want Flame. Flame says, I can initiate on you. Oh, what a hit from Xmithy! The follow-up now from Immortals as Stixay takes to the air. He hits the ground and finds one with Darshan. Flame now on the front line, and Olleh cannot deliver any damage. Pull-outs are too far away, and now they are within arm's reach to get some damage down onto CLG, but they've done a great job at assessing the fight themselves and look to turn it around.
They need to come back up. We talked about the Ardent Sensor affecting his tankiness, so he doesn't have a lot of HP, very susceptible to Cho'Gath Devour, but also at the same time, just those base stats, not able to stack them up. And Sejuani is a little bit squishier than most tanks. It's her passive that makes up for it, but it falls off very quickly.
Looks like they're looking for another!
Olleh says, I have to go in, gets his shield out, and he is going to go down. That kill going over to Stixay, but they trade one of the tankiest members, which means they don't have much of a front line anymore, and Flame's looking for his next target for the rest of the team.
Counter Logic Gaming holding strong here as Immortals continue to press forward.
He stays alive for this one. It looks like Alframu gets onto Pobelter. That's what they wanted. Gets the cleanse out, as well as his Seraph's Embrace to keep himself healthy. And there's the ultimate from Hui. The team tries to turn.
Cho'Gath on the side.
Gap closer. Darshan's back. That's how long we've been at this section of the map. Now Olleh's going to try and give him a little bit of assistance. Gives him that Knight's Vow, but it's not going to be enough.
All right, they do have Tame. Flame is recalling right now. He does have his teleport as well as Stand United. CLG, though, again, they don't get too many of these openings, and they're slowly grinding their way back into this game. Now with Baron control, they would like to bait some more kills, but starting it up would be so risky.
Yeah, it's incredibly risky, but it's a bait.
The slumber party begins as Olleh goes in first. He's going to be the target, but he's not going down very fast.
Stand United
is right away, which keeps him super healthy. Omar God goes down. The swipe from Flame comes in after the flash. The rest of the team behind them as Cody's son picks it up. The flash forward from Xmithy to dodge out on the skills and keep the fight going. Flame for one more taunt, but he just doesn't have the energy yet, and the team decides to turn back.
Oh, Immortals are able to find them inside the pit, but it's another.
Has to be next to
There's
Alframu. Olleh back. Feather Storm gets Stixay out of range. Xmithy grabbing up the Baron as we expected. Alframu goes down, and Immortals has to think how hard do they want to go on this or reach P at this point.
Problem is, now they have to also simultaneously clear out the bottom lane minions. He does get most of them, but the turret's going down.
Nice job by Xmithy getting in, making sure he was tanking no matter what happened for extra damage. Darshan quickly down to 25% HP. That's an airborne and now a dead Xmithy. A lot of damage coming in on the side of Immortals carries. They have to be very, very careful here. Huhi delivering.
They get another kill. They're chasing him out of the base now.
Afro?
Ever so slowly. They know they have Baron.
There's 2 super minions on that bottom inhibitor that just respawned. It'll do a lot of damage, but they're gonna fight. Olleh looking for back.
Olleh all the way back onto 3. Darshan can actually find someone to crowd control everything in defense now for CLG, but they are almost able to deliver back onto Olleh. There's the hit from Huhi. Pro-Melter goes down immediately. Cody's son still alive on the back line though, watching for the shots, and the Hurricane is able to deliver on the side as well with the AoE damage. Living Artillery's raining down from above as Aframu dodges to safety, and CLG dances towards the fountain.
Oh, look at it tap him on the end here, but Afro gets back to the fountain. It is a 3-on-3 defense with super minions knocking.
What a fight, turns back and forth. CLG having to pull the trigger when they had a strong enough base, but Immortals still finding the targets, still fighting the fight, and still having the damage to persevere. Cody's son on the turrets as Xmithy and Flame the front line all game. For game number 2, 25-12, 41 minutes in. Immortals bring it to game 3, 2-0 over CLG.
And Immortals, after the rebuilding year, are now 1 game away from making the finals.
What a big deal it would be for this organization to crack into the